Guess who's back? Well, we had a double collapse yesterday. Well, I don't know if we can call the Cowboys fiasco a collapse, because Packers own that house. But across the pond, on the DP World Tour over in Dubai, Rory had a tough go of it. But it's tough to bounce back. I think on Friday he shot a 62. And obviously, I don't care who you are, that's a low round. But to be able to back that up, it's not like you played horribly, but on the back nine, well, not the back nine, but the last 18 on round 4, I think you knocked 2 balls in the water. Which, obviously, if the pros will do it, we can't feel too bad when we do it, right? But we do. And we don't spend half as much time practicing at the range. Our clubs aren't fitted for us the way their clubs. Trust me, even when we go get fit, our setup still is not the same as their setup. It's just not. There's no way. I mean, the guy once told me what we're paying for as far as the amount or the cost for like a driver shaft. You'll see some driver shafts out there that are $400, $500, $600. Well, what we're paying for that amount is the research and design, meaning that whatever it says the bend flex is, the tip flex, the weight, it is actually exacting standards. That's what we're paying for. Now, when we're going out there paying for $150, $200 shafts, well, it may not do what it says it's going to do. Now, here's the thing. For most of us, will we be able to tell? I mean, I think there's a few of us weekend warriors that may be able to tell the difference in reference to the shaft and how it's playing, and is it doing what it's supposed to do? Does it weigh what it's supposed to weigh? Can we tell that difference? I'm sure there's some of us out there. And then it doesn't even matter, because once it's in your head, it's in your head. You can't change it. But saying all that, to say this, I mean, Roy's a heck of a player. Heck of a player. I think this year he's going to be able to play a little freer because he's not on that player advisory board. So he's not going to have all that pressure of speaking ill of Live Golf now that it appears that it looks like everybody's going to be on the same team with that now. So he should be freed up to play a little better golf. And I think that's what everybody thought when he jumped out there on Friday and shot a 62. We thought by far he's going to run away with this tournament over here in Dubai, but here comes little Tommy Fleetwood with that little 3/4 swing. And he said, hold up, I may have something to say about that. And he did. But this is Rory's first tournament of the year. I don't know if this is Fleetwood's first tournament or not. I don't know if he played in Hawaii last week. I don't think he did. But either way, I think he won with like a 19 or a 20 under or something like that, which is phenomenal. And they're playing over there basically in a dome over there in Dubai. So looks like it's going to be a nice, fun PGA Tour season. I think the Live Boys kick off in February sometime, so that should be pretty cool. Can't wait to see what they have to come up with. I'm interested to find out who's going to be on Rahm's team. That's another big question. Who's going to be on Rahm's team? Carl. I don't think they. I think their trade deadline is over. And speaking of Live, I guess Smash won last year. And have you guys seen those gaudy rings that those guys got? It's ridiculous. Which I heard people on both sides of it. Some people like it, some people don't. I think it's actually pretty fun. It's pretty cool. It's a little break from the monotony of normal golf where these guys get a ring, which they should. I mean, it's a team. They're playing a team sport over there. Well, when you have a chance, Google it. Take a look at that monstrosity. I think I read somewhere someone said, hey, they should actually have to wear the ring when they play. That'll add a little swing weight to each club. And then who do we have that won? I don't even remember. I didn't watch any of the PGA tournament in Hawaii this week, so I don't have any feedback on that right now. But it's been a pretty eventful week for the Nomad Golf and Smoke Easy. Had a couple of funerals to go to. There was a golf tie-in for that. So one of my golf buddies, his dad passed away. Now we've played golf together before, me and his dad. And his dad is a big fan of Wilson Staff golf. And one of the times we played was back when I was playing like the Wilson Staff FG100s, the button backs they came up with the 100-year anniversary. And I had a set of those. And he's like, well, hey, my dad collected those Wilson Staff irons, so hey, you can come over, pick you up a few sets if you want. Hey. Retro golf irons? Hey, I'm down like 4 flat tires for that. So, and I'll upload those later. But I picked up a set of 1971 Wilson Staff Dyna Power button backs. 2 through pitch and wedge. Great looking set of irons. I gotta figure out what flex shaft, because I don't know back then if they cared about flex and all that stuff. And it's got the old Golf Pride Victory grips on there. Man, I looked up those things because I wanted to refurbish them and put the same kind of grips on there. It's like on eBay, I look up, there's like 13 of those grips, $150. So it looks like we'll just be going with the Golf Pride Plus 4. And I'll see what kind of shafts are in there. Got to find the old school retro hosels too. I mean, not hosel, but the ferrules to put on there to make them look pretty cool. And of course, I will actually put those babies in play. We'll see what we can come up with and get some before and after pictures for those. So I picked up a set of those. Then I also picked up a set of the Wilson Staff Tour Blades. Now, I had a set of those before too. And through the years, I've traded them in. But got a set of those. I want to say I got 1 through pitch and wedge on those. So I'll probably switch out the shafts in those puppies too. But he was a good man, good guy, loved golf. At one point in his career, he was a golf coach. out in Central Texas. But yeah, he will be greatly missed, and these will be a couple of sets of iron that I will never get rid of. Then just so happens too, I picked up some hickory sticks as well, the old school. I think there's some St. Andrews hickory sticks. I got to get some new grips on them, but I'll get the videos out or pictures out and post those so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. But it's been a pretty eventful last 2 weeks. And thanks to Carlos Toronto, that's what we're smoking on right now. And thank everyone for listening. Don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, The Nomad Golf, as well as my podcast, The Nomad Golf Podcast. You can get that on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcast. We're worth the Google. Thanks.